Hey there, Lone Ranger fans. This is Wesatron. Today we're going to be taking a look at NECA's The Lone Ranger action figure. This just hit in 2013. I'm not even sure if these are actually in stores yet. I have seen somebody post images from like Hong Kong, but a few did go up on their the NECA store eBay page, and I believe as of now the set is still available of Lone Ranger and Tonto. So the set I believe was $36.99 for both figures, which comes out to what, like $17.50 a figure? Is that right? So not too bad before shipping. Standard clamshell packaging, yellow background with black, looks like black crows up here. Lone Ranger thing in the background, Disney up here in the corner. I don't know if you can even see that, but shot of Army Hammer down here. No credits again, so I wonder if they're going to stop doing that, or if this is just like a small spurt where they're not doing it, because remember they also didn't have them on the Bilbo figure. Side has no art, other side has no art, back just has a shot of the action figure, no information about the movie, so pretty simple as far as packaging goes. This is I wouldn't say a step backwards for NECA, but very different for NECA. They usually try and do something. So anyway, very excited to have this guy in the collection. Let's get him out of the box and see what he's like. Here we have the Lone Ranger out of packaging, and I've got him in just a standard kind of leaning, fanning pose. If you don't know, fanning is on the classic single action revolvers is where you hold down the trigger and you slap the hammer, and that fires the gun and rotates the cylinder. So he does have the ability to do that with, he doesn't have like an extra hand or anything, but he does have the articulation ability, so I thought that's pretty cool. Overall, I think this figure is really cool. It really makes me wish that NECA was able to do more cowboy figures, because it's really awesome to have like a 7-inch cowboy line. Like, I don't know if the movie's going to be good or terrible, but I am just excited to have cool cowboys in the collection. So, as you saw in package, the hat is removable. This is, as you can see here, kind of a softer plastic. With the paint on it, it almost feels, I don't know, like modeling putty a little bit, but very cool. You know, nice little paint detail on the strap there. I don't know if that's got like a particular name for a cowboy hat, but and it fits his head very nicely because it is that squishy kind of rubbery deal. It just sort of like, I've been putting it on the front and just kind of locking it back like that. You can see even from the front, it doesn't look like really big or anything, so that's pretty cool. Dig it. Now, he does come with 2 identical revolvers. And he does hold them in either hand. You can see he's got trigger hands. There we go. Or trigger fingers on both hands. So very nicely detailed hands, by the way. They do look like nice wrinkled leather, so very cool. The pistols he has are the Colt single-action armies, and according to IMFDB or IFMDB, whatever it is, the firearms movie database, these are artillery models, and they are pretty close to being on model. I would say they're not like small like Dutch's weapons. If anything, though, the barrel should be just a tad longer. It's not a big deal by any means, but for perfect accuracy, the barrel would have to be a little bit longer, and I only know that because I looked at the pictures on the website that showed it in his hand. So it's not something you would notice. I mean, it's not a big deal, but just so people know, it's just a tad too small, just on the barrel length. But still, very cool. It does fit into his holsters here on the side. They are softer rubber, so it will go in there fairly smoothly. Right now he's a little hunched, so if I stand him up a little straighter and get his jacket out of the way, it will go in. So I've already got his left pistol in its holster, and you can see it looks very natural and very cool. Dig it. I am going to pull those out, though, so that they don't cause any problems during the articulation. So just get them. They do kind of stick in there pretty stiffly if you get them all the way down. You don't have to push them all the way down as I did. but they do hug the weapons very tightly, which is good because it looks very natural. But at the same time, it may make it a little bit difficult to get out because of the jacket. That's not like a design flaw. That's good. But I do just want to make you guys, aware of it for when you get the figure. Just be careful getting them in and out. So, as far as the likeness to Armie Hammer, I do kind of see it. Armie Hammer kind of confuses me because every time I see him, I want to see someone else like Garrett Hedlund or something because he's not a really well-known actor yet. But it does kind of look like him and stuff. It's a good likeness. His eyes, they're going to be difficult to see because of the mask, but they are well painted. They're not the right color. He does have light blue eyes, and here they're kind of brown. But they still look very nice. He almost kind of looks like he has a bit of a bored look on his face, but that is somewhat remedied by the addition of the hat. Very nice details on the hair sculpt. I dig it. The mask is actually a separate rubber piece, and you can lift it just a scotch and see underneath, but it's not like removable. Like you couldn't pop the mask off and there'd be a face underneath. There is like a cavity that it fits. So nice soft details here in the bandana area where it's not gonna like snap off or anything. It's nice and flexible, so that's cool. And of course that hair does look very good. It's like slicked back where the hat would have gone over the hair, which is nice. And then on the bottom here you can see it all curls up where the natural flow of the hair continues. So very cool. It actually looks like somebody who's been wearing a hat. I know this experience from when I wore ball caps for too long. So very cool. Nice folds on the jacket. The little silver buttons painted back here, which is really cool. I like the addition of the rider's jacket where it splits on the back so that you can ride a horse. Very, very neat there. I hope it's showing up pretty well, but there is a nice, it's kind of like a dark gray, not perfect black, but a dark gray jacket, and there's like kind of a mud or worn paint over it, like a brown paint. So very, very nice, like there on the elbow. You can see it down here at the bottom of the jacket, on the pockets. Hopefully you can see that pretty well. Silver Marshall star up here. Inside we've got a nice blue vest, sort of reminiscent of the old blue costume of the old Lone Ranger. Very cool. The red scarf has been replaced by, I guess it's still a red scarf, but it's rolled up on the neck there. So very cool. Nice yellow collar. I showed you the holsters. They're nice and soft. This is both the vest and the pants piece here are the softer rubber or plastic, so they're flexible. So like you can see how I'm able to press on that, which helps with the articulation in the legs so it doesn't get in the way. What's another really cool thing is they added the tie-offs for the bottom of the holsters. This would prevent the holsters from bouncing around when you're riding or when you try to pull your pistol so it doesn't get caught up on you. So very cool. Nice addition there. More of that nice brown paintwork to help bring out those details. Nice lining on the side of the pants. Very cool overall. Just very nice looking. The boots are very cool. You can see like a nice cracked leather look similar to what they did on the gloves. I really, really dig that. Bottoms are not really super detailed. I'm not sure that they would have been back then, like in terms of complexity of the soles, but they do have peg holes. So overall, very, very cool. I really like the look of this guy, and I'm like I said, I'm just really excited to have a 7-inch scale cowboy, which is really neat. So hopefully the movie's cool too, and then I'll be excited to also have a 7-inch scale Lone Ranger. So articulation-wise, we've got the standard NECA double ball-jointed head, so we get nice downward motion, some upward motion, a little bit hindered by the hair, but surprisingly not as much as I thought it would be. Like he can still look up a little bit, so that's cool. Like that would be your vanilla. So he does get about that much upward mobility, so cool. Nice tilt action there, very neat. Swivel hinge shoulders go pretty far out. Nice work there, and won't be hindered by the jacket because it is the soft rubber. We've got the double swivel hinge elbows, so they get about 90 degrees, and then of course rotate. We've got the ball jointed wrists. Nice motion there, which is great for the pistol firing poses. In the midsection here, because this is the rubber overlay, we had two joints again. So we've got a ball joint up here and a ball joint down here. Now it is tight, similar to Bilbo, so it might hinder some poses, but you can see It does get some nice forward rock there. So pretty nice action there. And then back, and then side to side, which is great for those kind of tilting, like last shot type of cowboy gunfiring poses, which is really neat. Swivel hinge, swivel hips set at 90-degree angles, so they go in like that. So they go straight forward. Very nice range of motion there. Backwards, very nice range of motion. No butt pack to block anything. Out to the side. As far as you want to go, but remember, if you have the pistols in here, that will be hindered, and it could, if you do have a pistol, that could snap the pistol in half. So just think about that before you start moving the legs around. You're smart guys, I'm sure you could, but just a reminder. So swivels up here in the tops of the thighs, swivel hinges in the knees, get close to 90 degrees, not perfect, and do have rotation. And then we've got the ball jointed feet that NECA's been doing lately, which is really, really nice. So you get, if that's vanilla, let's see, that'd be vanilla. Go down about that much, up about that much, and then in and out for nice deeper stances. So pretty nice articulation overall. The boot cuffs do block, or I'm sorry, the pant cuffs do block the boots a little bit going back, but not too bad. He'll easily be able to get walking poses. I suppose you could probably try to get some nice low shooting poses in there too, but it might be a little difficult because of the knee articulation, but you could probably work with something there. As long as you can work out the balance. See? Not too bad. So pretty cool. Overall, I would say this figure is probably going to end up being about $15 to $17. I would say for that, it's another great NECA buy. He's got 3 great accessories. The hat, you may not want to include as an accessory because it is sort of integral to the character. You know, it's just a nice bonus that NECA made it removable. I think that's cool. But he does come with both pistols, both very nicely detailed, great paint job, great articulation. What's not to love? So 15 to 17 bucks, I think it'd be a good buy. 20 bucks, still probably not bad. Just a really cool cowboy action figure. And once you have Tonto, who we'll also be reviewing very shortly, you'll see that they kind of fit together really well. So pretty cool. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, throw them in the box below. I'll be glad to answer them for you. Any problems, situations, issues, anything at all, just throw them down there. I'd be glad to talk to you guys about toys. I love talking about toys. So that's it. I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks a lot, guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.